Hello, my lovely people. Today we're going to talk about the color red, because the color red does have a lot of power. It has a lot of passion. I mean, come on, it is the color red. If you guys like these videos where I talk about colors, what power they have within, what you can use the color for, especially when it comes to spells or when it comes to magic, when it comes to healing, when it comes to love, to whatever, let me know in the comment below. Also remember to like and subscribe. But I hope you guys are doing amazing, and let's just jump into this. So yeah, we are going to focus on the color red today. We're going to talk about the effect that it brings, the effect that it has on us, you know, when we look at it, when we touch it, because again, everything is energy. So obviously whatever you touch, whatever color it is, it does have energy. We're going to talk about emotions, feelings when it comes to red, the physical state, and obviously how to use red. You can use colors in your daily life. You can use them, you know, while you're walking. There's so many possibilities when it comes to colors, because colors are all around us. You can suddenly see, you know, a red sign, and just you looking at it or taking in the energy, because again, you have to remember that everything is energy. It can help you when you are walking down the street and you are feeling sad. And you suddenly see something, a red car, whatever, you know. So a person with a red coat or red pants or something like that, you can use the color that people are wearing or the color that you are seeing. So we all know that, you know, the color red is the color of extremes. It's the color of love, blood, passion, strength, power, courage, anger, rage, danger, war, fire, and heat. So, you know, to all colors, there obviously is, you know, two sides. So you can use this color for a lot of things. This can also be signs for you in your daily day. It is raining outside at the moment, so you guys probably can hear the rain. But again, who doesn't like this sound of rain? So as I said, like, it is the color of extremes, because that the meaning of the color is like extreme. It's like anger, or it's like passion. It's like danger, or it's love. So again, it is a color that you do need to be careful with, because it is very extreme. And it's obviously also the color known as stimulating energies. So you can use the color to stimulate other colors, or to stimulate your energy, or, you know, making your spell or your chants more powerful. So if we talk about the color red and how it affects, you know, our physical body, you can see it with high heart rate, high pulse rate, high blood pressure, high energy, high metabolism. It increases appetite. If you're wearing red, you know, it brings you a lot of energy. And if you guys remember, I have the new hoodie from Syndicate. I'm going to put a link down below if you guys want it, because it has a lot of power. If I wear it, you know, it gives me a lot of warmth, because that, you know, it is a hoodie, but it also had like, it has red writing on it. So it gives me a lot of power when I wear it. The same with, you know, if I just wear red, I just have this high energy. If I work together with crystals like carnelian, it gives you magical energy or magical power. And again, I know that it is maybe a silly thing that the color red is, you know, it can increase your appetite, but it does. It does. It does, yeah. It has that magical touch. But it's going to help you if you, for example, are going to go work out, if you're going for a run, if you have a day where you feel low, or if it's like a day where it's raining, or like at this moment the world is a bit crazy, the world is a bit chaotic, it would help you to wear the color red. One thing that I just paid attention to with my camera is that it's like blinking, and we all know that if our equipment is blinking, it's red, because it's like a danger. It's like pay attention to this. Also, if you're going on a date, wear red, because that is also going to, stimulate this energy of passion. Red lipstick, red nails. In your home, you can also decorate with red. You can have red candles, or red bedding, or whatever you feel like. You can have a red light. We all know what the red district light means in some cases. But again, if you think about your day to day, you can see, and you realize, like, where do we actually have red in life? Like the stoplight is red. There's a lot of symbols that actually can tell you both sides of the color red. Another thing that I paid attention to with YouTube is that the subscribe button is red. So if you haven't subscribed, click on that red subscribe button, because it's going to give you the power. So it is funny to think about, like, where do we actually have red? I'm sure that if you take a look around you right now, you're going to find the color red somewhere. One magical thing that you can also use red for is if you live in a house or apartment where you have windows, and you have a window where you feel like the view is giving you bad vibes, or the view is like a sad view. I don't know, you guys know what I mean. Just if there's a bad energy somewhere, you can put red curtains or use something that's red, so that it brings the passion back, the energy back. So that's a little trick that you can use. It is going to stimulate your other senses. So again, you can change it out whenever you feel like it. But now that this is about the color red, I will say that if you need energy, if you need power, if you need this, like, if you have writing block, again, there's so much you can use the color red for. You can even use red flowers. But I will say, be careful not to overuse the color red. Small details in small doses, because if you have too much red, it can turn to this like anger or aggression or overstimulated energies. Like, it's going to overheat. So now that red builds up your appetite, or it increases your appetite, it's also a good color to use in the kitchen. So if you have people over for dinner, you can use red plates or cups or whatever, because it's going to make people like excited about the dinner or the food. Also, if you, for example, if you want to lose weight and you're really, really hungry, use red colored food like tomatoes or apples or whatever. I'm trying to, ketchup is red. I'm trying to find out red colored food. But everything that's red is going to help you with that. Also, if you have a gathering, if you have an event, or if you have a party, use the color red, because it's going to make people excited, believe me. People are going to be like all over, be very passionate, bumping into each other, having the energy of love around them. I mean, again, there's so many magical things around the color red. And in some cultures, wearing red is actually going to protect you from evil energies or from jealous people. And it does symbolize power and strength. So you can obviously, if it's increased, if it's, you showing that you're good at your work, you can use a red pen. You can have necklaces that is red, or bracelets. I would say bracelet is a good idea, because the wrist is like really powerful if you have it on your hands, because you use your hands. Also, maybe a red purse or bag is also going to show like you are powerful and you cannot steal my ideas, or you cannot get close to me. It's like, it's a very, very, very powerful color. And this is actually interesting, because if you think about Scientology, what colors are their bracelets or their, whatever people wear to symbolize or to show that we are a part of this? it's red. If that's not going to make you think about the color red and the meaning of the color red, I don't know what is. But it is very beneficial for you to wear anything that symbolizes red or anything that's red, you know. Even to that it's light red or if it's dark red. The color red is a very ancient and sacred color for us. It's really connecting with our deep roots. It's connecting with our past lives. It's connecting with our soul. So maybe that's why Scientology use it, because I know, or I think that there is something about it. They do believe in the afterlife or something like that. I can be wrong, but it just hit me when I, thought about it. But anywho, the color red is connected with your past life. So with spells with past life, it's obviously a good color to use, especially with candles. Also, if you do candle magic with the color red, you can increase any ability that you want. If you want to increase your job, your ability in your job or in your craft or whatever it is, if you want to be more passionate, if you want to be more sexy, if you want to attract someone, use the color red. You can use red seeds. You can use again a red pen if you write. If you do any writing spells, I'm going to make a video about that soon. If you do writing spells, use a red pen. Write in the letters of red or use a lipstick to write. And one thing that I actually learned from my mother was to write words on the mirror with red lipstick. I remember she always did that when I was little, and I loved it. And I always stole her lipsticks and I smeared them all over the mirrors. And, yeah, she was not happy about that. I even remember that my mom had like this red coat. And when I was a kid, I think that is a thing that kids just do. But we, kids love to write on things. And I did that too. I found a black pen and I wrote mother on a red coat. Because, for me it was like, it's my mother's jacket, so why should I not write her name on it or her, write that mother. But, obviously I'm from Denmark, so I wrote mor, which is a Danish word for mother, but she was not happy with me. And it's so funny because it's still on the jacket, it's still there. It's like a memory for her. If I can one day, I'm going to make her wear the jacket. I'm going to take a picture of it because it's so funny. And again, it's funny with red because it is the color of activation. It's the color of attention. So it's like, I am here, look at me. Again, like I said with the subscribe button, it is red. It's like YouTube used the color red. So it's like attention. It's like, here I am. This is where you have to put your focus on. If you look at commercials, if the commercial is about attention or red, or it's like, look at me, this is me, look, then it's red. Again, it's like stop signs. It's so funny to see how the colors are being used, in our world, and how we actually react on the different signs or symbols or colors. I do also think that McDonald's and KFC also use red in their commercials and stuff, and banners and logos. So again, it makes you think, because that is very, very successful companies. So maybe if you want to have your own company, think about using red. And also, if you are a YouTuber, try to make red banners or use the color red in your banners or in your thumbnails or in your profile picture or in your videos. Everything that's going to show the color red is going to make people think, ooh, all eyes here, I'm going to watch this, I'm going to look at this. So that is a little trick. It's going to help you in your company or in your marketing or whatever. And obviously I can't stop looking around now for the color red, and I just paid attention to that. I use røde, like red, like this, like microphone, and they do also use red. So yeah, I love that. I will say that at this moment red might actually be my favorite color. Also, if you record on a camera, the little dot is red. The little bar that you can see while watching this video, it's also red. So this is just to show you guys how powerful this color actually is. And here's a secret for all the ladies out there, or for whoever, wants to attract, because studies has shown that people are attracted to the color red, especially men. Men are really attracted to the color red. There's just something inside of men, this can also be females, because I know that if I see the color red, I have all my eyes on that person or on that thing. So it does evoke something. Is that how you say it does something to us? So for all you girls, all your males, you know what color to wear next time you're going out. And it's funny because if you think about holidays, especially Christmas, it's also like, associated with the color reds. Hearts are associated with the color reds. And really trying to find, to remember everything that's like associated with the color red. If you have something where I, didn't really touch upon that, if you remember something I didn't really say, write it in a comment below. But, red roses, for example. We also have red roses. And it's interesting how we use red roses, because one, it has two sides, because obviously we do use red roses for love, Valentine's, or for when we get married, but we also use it in death, because some people do throw red roses on the coffin, or, like for the decoration for the flowers for the grave. So it's interesting to see that especially the red color does have two. Hello, Waylon. Waylon just really want to be a part of every video that I do. For anyone who doesn't know, Waylon is a rooster. Wouldn't surprise me if Waylon does also have red colors. I have not seen Waylon. I do want to, see if I can sneak some footage of Waylon at some point. But yeah. It's interesting that the color red does have two symbols, like heavy symbols, like it's either love or it's anger and hate. But it's also just to show you guys that it gives you more power. Like red stimulates you, it makes you want to do more, it gives you power, it gives you love, it gives you joy. But it is a very, very powerful color. Also, it's like, red carpet for celebrities or VIP. It's also the color red because it stands out. It's used in the national flags. Also, the Danish flag does have the color red. So that's also interesting. A lot of other countries has the color red in it. But again, too much red causes a loss of temper, anger, and overbearing feelings. It's demanding, it's aggressive behaviors. And a trick for you guys, if you have had too much red in your life, is if the color makes you angry, or if you, in a situation, if you feel that the red is too domineering, but you can't really oversee the color red, you can mix it up with a little green, because that's going to make it balanced again. So if you feel that the color is too much, if you have like bad experiences with red, try to burn a red and a green candle together, because that's actually going to lift the heaviness of it. So that is a little trick how you can actually turn red into something positive, if you are in a situation where you feel that it's like linked together with something negative for you. But it is really representing, pride, especially countries who use it in the flags. It's pride. It's like, I am proud of this. And I'm pretty sure that you're going to, look different about the color red when you see it. You're going to pay attention to the color red now. So if you want to use red for candle magic, it is for, passion, strength. It's like fire, it's survival, it's career, lust, action, and independence. That is the best way to use like red candles for these things. So if we talk about red crystals, it's all about power, it's all about action. And, examples on red crystals, we have red jasper, we have ruby, garnet, carnelian, calcite, cinnabar. You can also get red hematite. But I think this is going to be everything for red before that my camera dies, because again, it is blinking red. So let me know what you think about the color red, how you associate the color red. Have you had any experiences with the color red? If you want me to do more of these videos, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to hit that red subscribe button, hit the like button, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!